Hey everyone, Farmer Min here, coming to you from Sunshine Valley Farms with a little mod review, some mods that came out in the last couple days. I was going to take a look at them for myself, and I thought, well, we'll make a little video here. We have 3 mods. We have a trailer, well, 2 trailers, and a field cultivator. We'll start with the cultivator first. It's Meyer Sauzahn SC4000. That's from a German company, a German manufacturer. What intrigues me about these, I like smaller equipment. I like something that's a little bit different than what you normally see. And I like the foreign company stuff because I don't get to see them, you know, in person. So it's a neat little thing. It's a 4-meter cultivator. They say it takes about 200 horsepower to operate and costs about $19,000. Now, the update says that it's a deep cultivation that replaces the plow. And I don't know if I did something wrong or I downloaded it today, but I could not get it to act as a plow. Because my biggest problem with this game, one of the biggest problems, is the plowing idea. You know, the agronomist in me, the my neck of the woods kind of farming, we don't do any plowing. Well, in that sense, you know, usually in the fall you'll do some chisel plowing in the fields, and then in the spring you'll usually use a field cultivator or some kind of a super weeder. But the deep moldboard plowing that this game kind of thinks that you need for an extra 10%, I have a problem with that because, you know, that doesn't happen everywhere for various reasons, you know, nutrient loss, soil erosion, blah blah blah. But anyways, let's just take a little look at it. Let me go find my tractor here. If I can actually drive. There we go. The only thing that it really does is kind of fold up and fold down. But that's all there is to it. There is no options for it, so it is what it is. With the shovel on the front, discs behind that, and then what we call basket rollers in the way back. Kind of a neat little thing, but you know, for smaller maps, smaller equipment, well, I guess 200 horsepower is not all that small, but and maybe that's why it's the deep cultivation, you need extra horsepower. But I thought that was kind of cool. I kind of like it. Like I said, smaller maps, it would work cool. Like there is no create fields option, so oops. You know, but it is what it is. It's different. I like it. The second one we'll take a look at will be this trailer, and I'm kind of a fan of it. Basically because I'm used to this kind of trailer for everyday farm work, and it's the BBM trailer D024, I believe. It's a deck style trailer for hauling small equipment and supplies, but what I like about it is that, once again, I seem to be unable to drive today. What I like about it is you can haul both the equipment and bales and still have the tension straps. I think that's cool. Hopefully FS19 will include some way to fasten equipment down to the trailer. But I drove this up here from the store, and I drove fast as I could. I made a couple corners, and I didn't have my little Merlot fall off. Oh, my thing didn't go down. Have to be in there till they go all the way down. up and down. We'll check the lights here. But yeah, so the only thing I don't really like about it is there is no collision on this front rail, so you can actually just drive right through it. I wish it had a collision, but it does have tension straps. You are able to customize the color of the wheels, the rims. That is the only thing that you can customize on that, but it has got good lights. The ramps are pretty cool with the way they got the support coming down on the bottom. The side brackets to hold them up. Does have, it looks like it's got like a little, what we call diamond plating above the tires. That's kind of interesting. You know, the reflector tape along the side. This is the American Bandit, the same, well, I should say this is from BanditBooker modding, hence BBM. They're the ones that had that blade that came out, the greater blade yesterday. The hitch is, oh, now it escapes me. Oh, like the ring hitch, but I'm trying to think of the fancy name and it just escapes me all of a sudden. So, you know, technically, tractors, well, especially, you know, where I'm from, tractors aren't going to have that type of hitch. It would basically be two arms with a pin dropping down through the center of it. But I suppose it would still work. Yeah, it would still work. But anyways, so yeah, so it's a cool trailer. When I thought I would give it a shot, and I drove a bunch of stuff up here. I drove, well, of course, the Merlot's up here. I drove different tractors, each with different tire configurations, tracks, wheel weights, and twin tires. And nothing fell through. Nothing sunk in. So it does seem to go on and off. Oh, well. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Boy, I drove it up there, no problem. I drove tractors up there and down, but I guess that's kind of why you test things out, because you never know. Yeah, it did. It sunk in, sinks in right there. Oh, look at that. Huh. Now I can't get it off. There we go. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll experiment here. Let's just take off the weight. And let's take off the front forks. And let's see if we get the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It tips right there. Huh. Yeah, I know, you know, some trailers that came out lately have had that problem. Trying to think, there was one from, no, I shouldn't even say because I don't want to be wrong, but some trailers that had problems with the ramps like that. But I thought I would just check something out here. I got some bales, because I'm kind of a big fan of trailers that can haul equipment in bales. There are some good ones. There are some good ones out there, and I'm always looking for new ones, and I was kind of really impressed with this one when I saw it. But now it's kind of making me think, well, that kind of stinks. So I'm just going to set this on here. There we go. So let's see. Yep. Well, the bales fit on there. So that seems to work pretty good. Straps work. Okay. Well, that's too bad. Besides the back problem, I don't know what else. Kind of a bummer. Oh well. It is what it is, I guess. You know, we can't be all that picky with what we have. We should be thankful for everything that we get. But you know, on the other hand, you try to find stuff that works real good and that you like. And I kind of like that trailer. It reminds me of one that that I have. So I was all looking forward to giving that a shot. But anyways, we'll go on. The last ones I find kind of interesting are these Metaltech PB 60s. These are out by Mat 26. They do have the folding folding option of the ends, and I'm trying to think. Well, I don't really know what would be the reason to fold them, but I guess you can. Maybe I'm just wrong about that, but and they do attach together, so you can daisy chain a bunch of them up. If we go to the first one there, they just unfold and fold. There is one option, excuse me, is the air tank right here. You can have it with an air tank or without an air tank. So, well, you really can't see it, but I guess it's there. You know, it's not I wouldn't say it's an air tank like a Tire Boss sort of thing where you could change tire pressure on the go. It's probably just well, it doesn't really have a air. Well, anyways, it's an air tank. But that's about it. Let's take a look in the store. It's under baling technology. Come on. Did I go by it? There it is. Metaltech PB 16. This is $11,500. You can, oh yeah, the back trailer hitch you can have and cannot have. Wide tires or standard tires, and air tank or no air tank. So I thought I had one with standard and wide. Yep, those are the wide tires. These are the standard tires. But yeah, lights on the sides. You do have the tension straps. You know, it's pretty crisp. Doesn't blur out real much. It is that A-frame swivel front hitch, which I'm not a big fan of backing up. But it is what it is. So, you know, and I want to think that I bought one with the hitch and without a hitch. So that has a hitch. Well, of course that one has a hitch. It's hooked up. Duh. There's a beacon light in the back. That's interesting. Yep, beacon light there. So, yeah. It's another bale trailer. Sometimes you say to yourself, well, why do we need so many bale trailers? You know, you got tons of them. Well, you know, you play a lot of maps, you put a lot of hours on, and you use the same thing over and over again. Sometimes maybe you just get sick and tired. You want to try to use something different. So, I think that would be kind of cool. We'll just do 2 here. Yeah, we'll do 4. I think that'd be kind of cool, you know, if you did a lot of baling by hand, and yeah, you know, you hooked a bunch of them together and could haul a lot of bales at one time. But I think that's why I was more impressed. Hang on there, Bill. More impressed with the first trailer, the American Bandit one. There is because it was also a you know, equipment hauler too. That's it. Boy, my driving is bad today. I think it's time to call her quits. But yeah, tension straps work. So, you know, the one thing about these trailers is the support bracket here. You know, I know the bales do kind of go through there, but, you know, I suppose technically you should load it back here and leave the front kind of empty, but, you know, maybe I wish I didn't have them on there. But that's just me. So, who knows? Well, that's it. I think I covered everything. Oh, I didn't show the other trailer, the American Bandit one, is in the low loaders right here. BBM trailer D024, $4,500. and you can change the rim color on that. So that's what you get with that. A little depressing by the ramps falling through. Little front storage spot here, yeah. You know, I like it. It's, you know, even with the jack handle extension here to raise and lower the jack is kind of cool. Just that little bit of a detail like that. Yeah, there's the hitch. But yeah, that's about that. Hey, sorry about that, a little technical difficulties, but with that said, I think that'll wrap this up. 3 more editions. It's always good to have stuff on the Mod Hub. You know, you check in the day, and it's kind of like getting a Christmas present every day a little bit. But with that said, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it useful, entertaining, maybe even a little, should say, disappointing on this trailer, but oh well. All right, well, if you have, give us a like. If you want to subscribe, please do it. Appreciate that. But from Sunshine Valley Farm, Farmer Min telling you, have a great day and keep her between the ditches.